Hey everyone, how you all doing? Bought myself a new camera, decided to get that YOLO Cam S7. It does 4K at 60. At the moment, I've got it in 4K at 30 frames, simply because you've got to get it up over the internet, uploaded, and it's easier. Look, I've just been doing that in my wardrobe, and I've just found some more publications. So we're going to try out the autofocus, right, on this new camera. I think you'll like it. So we changed scenes because if I was trying to do a product showcase demonstration and I had to flash things before you so that you could see it as I'm talking about it, you'd be doing it this way. You'd hold it up like that. Now, do you notice how I'm blurred now? I'm bokeh, and the main focus is what you hold in front of the high-end lens. Yes, I had to buy a separate lens for it, and I decided to go for the Leica 15mm 1.7, and they are supreme. Look, I'll show you if there's any pictures in here. No, there's just writing, but look at the clarity on that, and then you withdraw it and straight back to me. That's pretty good. So you could look what I found here. The greatest man who ever lived. And that wasn't Elvis Presley, people. I'm sorry. I like Elvis, but I know he's not the greatest man that ever lived. Now, in this one, you do get some pretty good illustrations, like this one. That's a really, really decent picture for the time. I'm not sure when this was published without looking, checking on it. All right, yes, 1991, Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania. Yeah, of course, they're not in Brooklyn now, are they? They're upstate New York, aren't they? In Warwick. But at this time, they were still printing away, weren't they? But look how you can share that information with your audience. I mean, that's just fabulous, isn't it? Now, I've got the big Revelation book here. I remember going through this one systematically. You'll notice, right, I've opened it up at a very unusual title, right? Abhorring the deep things of Satan. Have you noticed all the underlining? Yeah, that's all my underlining from the past, you know, for the Tuesday book study. You underline, don't you, what you want to bring out if you're giving an answer. And that's what we all did, isn't it? We all, remember this, people, we all willingly went through that, willingly. I don't think I was ever forced to. I was working still as an engineer, and in the evening I'd make time to go to the Tuesday book study simply because it was at our house. It'd be rude not to. I'd have been upstairs otherwise, wouldn't I? And everybody would have said, "Where's Martin? Why is Martin upstairs?" No, I couldn't do that. I very much enjoyed being part of it all back then. I think we all did. That's that one. I've got a really good setup now. Sometimes you've got to make a lot of mistakes before you get perfection. And over the years, I've made a few mistakes and spent money where I didn't need to. But just lately, I'm happy with what I've got. This is a very good setup that I've got. Look at this one. Look at that. Well, proclaimers of God's kingdom. I was a proclaimer, right? I don't mean a 5,000 miles proclaimer, like the Scottish band. I like them. They were a good band. I liked them. Always made me feel good. No, I was a proclaimer of God's messianic kingdom. And we all were. Willingly. I'm just showing you how the lens is so detailed, it just goes and focuses straight in. Look, I'll give you an idea of what I mean. Just say I do a little, see my fingers and see my face. That's not bad, is it? That's good clarity, that. Top notch. And then retract, back to me. But this comes into its own when you're project showcasing and you're dropping stuff in and out like that for your audience to follow along with you. That is really, really good. So, may as well spend a bit of money, you know. You never know what's going to happen. There could be a financial crash. So spend a bit. Yep, I should go and file these away shortly. Right, I'm going to do a little quick demo now. I wonder whether I can catch it out if I'm too quick. So we'll swap over. Right, here's the quick demo that I said I was going to do. Right. Read it, studied it, underlined it, and thrashed it to bits. Read it, read it, read it, read it, and read it. And I'm sure you read it all yourself. And that's what we did back then, isn't it? We'd buy these, wouldn't we? From the Kingdom Hall, when they became available and they were published, and we'd get in that queue, we'd pay our money, wouldn't we? We'd pay our money and we'd get one of these. Right, you've got a crossover there. So you've got the overhead camera and the new camera. That's good, isn't it? So if I turn it over like that, the overhead camera can take that in like that. That is cool. Very cool. I just love gadgets, mate. I'll see you again.